And we're
Yeah.
live. Kavalan. So we're reviewing Kavalan Solist Peated, um, Truth Malters fourth anniversary. So this is this is the fourth year of business. This is this year's release. So this is the fourth year of business as Truth Malters, and they personally picked out this cask to be bottled for them for Canada. They're Kavalan's ambassador to Canada. Uh, Peated, so this would be peated before going into the barrels. Kavalan also has a Solist that's called the PD Solist. That one is non-peated, aged in peated barrels. But this one is peated before going into the barrel. And it's pretty low proof for a Solist, 50.8%. Usually they're more like 55 to 60. So this one came out a little lower proof, and yeah, let's dig in.
Might not be a bad thing. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, and Solist means single barrel. The owner of Kavalan is kind of really into concerts, like classical music and a solo, right? So the Solist, all of the Kavalans are kind of named after musical things, like classical musical things. So
Oh, that's a neat little fact.
that's your introduction for today's tasting.
Yeah, I get great right off the bat. You do get that peat, but it's not really strong at all. But it is
Super
there.
mild peat, right? It's
Yeah,
just like
it's very mild.
a hint of like it's not even quite smoke. It's like a waxy, like a candle kind of note.
That's funny. I was actually getting a strong when I first poured it, but it is dying down.
It's like a grape cough syrup.
I get like red fruity. Actually, it reminds me a lot of the Old Forester Prohibition, the 1920.
Oh, it's
Reminds
funny
me a
got
lot of that.
like yeah. One of those bourbons that are more cherry forward. It's
Yeah.
got a little bit of that. Yeah.
Oh, and a little raspberry. It's kind of
I like that you said that because the peatiness from this is more like a little burnt, like it's got a little hint of burntness to it, right?
yeah, some char. I
Yeah,
get that I get that little red sucker, that lollipop.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Look at the color; it's got like a really nice color, and I don't. I mean, this shouldn't be sherried. It could be sherried, but
We
yeah,
might have a
really,
better might be able to guess that better once we've tasted it.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
go,
peated is funny because it just talks about the distillate. So what kind of cask did it go into? I'm I don't know how I can get that info. I could ask the guy at Truth Malters.
Licorice.
Kyle, you're gonna say something?
yeah, no, I get like kind of like a waxy smell. Like if you were to not necessarily smell a candle and get the scent from like what the candle smells like, but that smell
But
of
just
like
the wax.
Like a beeswax, right? Like even just you go in those
beeswax.
beeswax places, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's fragrant. I wouldn't say this like complex, but it's just very nice to smell.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cheers.
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 Well, that's a little bit more interesting.
That's good.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
And the lower proof, right? Like I love that this got released at 50%, right? Like you're used to Kavalans being so punchy, and this is more like rounded. I don't want to call it mild, but it doesn't have that punchiness, right? It's just more full flavored.
It's more balanced, I would say.
Yeah.
I get
I really like that.
I get this kind of like red fruit candied char with a little nice peatiness.
Yeah.
Like the peat comes through a lot more on the taste, not on the nose for me.
For me, it's the same. Still mild
It's-
peat, but
it's-
you
it's-
you know that it's there.
It's noticeable. Like it's there.
And again, to me, it comes through mostly as a char note than kind of that earthy or salt.
Yes, yeah.
Right. It's not very salty or
I
earthy.
agree with that. Yeah.
It's more like a little burnt, right? But yeah, mostly sweet, candy, fruity. I would guess it is sherry just based on the taste, but yeah, don't know for sure. But some honey notes. It's got a little nutty note on the finish, like a little kind of amaretto type of note.
That's
Not
nice.
big. It's not big, but it's like a nice little round up at the end there on just before the finish.
Got a bit of like raisin butter tarts.
Oh, that's a good note. Yeah, raisin butter tart for sure.
Very festive.
Yeah.
Yeah, raisins for sure. Butter tart, I don't know. It does paint a nice picture though.
Yeah. It's just a little touch of salt on the finish. It's it's really nice.
This sample is probably going to be gone tonight.
Yeah, this
This is
won't
a
last.
dangerous bottle, eh? It's a really dangerous bottle. Like this is the kind of thing you can easily go through 5, 6, 7 ounces just playing video games or hanging out.
It's
Well, I feel
nice.
like-
It's very, very easy to drink.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this would be a really good, like, after, not so much like as a dessert scotch, but just one that you like to have after a meal, and
Like
not
a
just like,
digestive.
yeah, you know,
I think
like
this would actually go really nice with like cheeses and stuff, like little charcuterie board type things, because it's not so strong that you can't have it with food, and I feel like that mild peat sweetness will actually play well with a lot of different
Like
types of
cheeses.
Yeah, smoky cheeses, dried meats. You know,
Yeah,
you
like-
can actually eat and not get, because the really punchy stuff you can't eat with it, right? It just, but this comes through really full flavored.
well, yeah, like we had steaks for dinner, and I got blue cheese on mine. And after dinner, I still had that blue cheese steak taste, and I had a bit of my Craigenmore that I had before dinner sitting there. It went nice.
I bet it did. Yeah, those like thick, full flavored, but not punchy. Those go well. Yeah.
Delicious.
Shall we review?
We
Yeah.
shallst, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's up?
Actually, Sean picked this.
I picked this.
I
Okay.
threw it as like an option for you, and you said actually I'm gonna pick that for the group.
Okay. This is easily a 90 for me. This is fantastic stuff. I am glad I picked this. Like it's not too punchy. The flavors, everything just works together perfectly. Like it's well balanced. I think they hit the nail on the head with the 50% on this. Like it is not too punchy, not too weak. It is perfect.
Yeah, I got a really nice little bitter note too on the finish now that came through. Yeah, 92 for me. I mean, this is so nice, so well done. I don't have anything else to add.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 93. Pretty much what you guys said. Love to get a bottle of this, but I won't ask how much it costs until the other two are done, because I don't want to affect the ratings.
Okay, yeah.
I'd love to have a bottle of this on my shelf for sure. But 93.
Yeah, this is one that I would want to offer to someone that is on the fence for a peated whiskey. Like this is something I would offer them.
Well, and something from a different part of the world too. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go next because I know Scott's just gonna sandbag this. That's his personality.
Got that
Um,
taste.
Yeah, you never can trust him with a rating. I'm going 90, and there's nothing else to say other than I'd like to have more of it, that's for sure.
Well, Trevor's right. I am going to sandbag it. 89.
Yeah.
I mean, Kavalan's my favorite distillery. Like I absolutely am ecstatic about every single Kavalan I've ever had. It's just an exquisite dram. The flavors are incredible. You know, every little bit about it, you know, they always smell wonderful. This has got this, you know, I keep circling back to this like really nice kind of like you know, red fruits, red candies, you know, this licorice, red lollipop kind of thing that tastes kind of like burnt, almost like you left it on a frying pan and it just like caramelized and like, yeah, like, and then you've got really that nice little peat smoke. You've got that nuttiness. It's wonderful. Um, I can't really explain why it didn't get into the 90s for me. I think it's just because I've had some other Kavalans that offered a bit more. But yeah, I still absolutely loved it. I mean, 89 is the lowest score we got here. It's pretty outstanding.
I feel like my 90 is actually doing a disservice to this. Like this is actually, I'm going with like a 93 or a 94 now. Like
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
93.
you
93.
still got some left, right? You can
Yeah,
wait for another night, retry it, and you know, you have the right to adjust your score as needed.
Simon, what does this bottle go for?
This is 250. It's available right now at BSW for 250. So add tax and shipping, you're going to be just under 300 for this.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
it's on the pricier side, but it's, you know, for a celebration
special
bottle.
occasion. Yeah,
This is
a
justifiable.
Seems like.
All right. Cheers, boys. I'll stop it there.